the incredible wealth that Russia has acquired by annexing these four regions of Ukraine. Now, as you see that center there in the 6 o'clock position is Crimea, and basically the green part above that area of Crimea all the way towards the northeast are the regions that it took. Ukraine here is the dark green color. Crimea, of course, went to Russia in 2014 with the referendum they had, and the four new regions with the referendum they had this past week have gone to Russia. That's about 20% of the total landmass of Ukraine. But it's also incredible what other assets it has acquired. So the incredible wealth Russia acquired by annexing these regions of Ukraine, which it had conquered militarily, in addition to transportation routes, energy, and geostrategic bases. The ceremony to annex into the Russian Federation the Ukrainian regions of Donetsk, Lugansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson will take place today. It took place today in Moscow. The rise of the soil, that is the value of the soil. A post by the Russian website Zglydia reveals the wealth Russia will require beyond its territorial expansion and it's highly geopolitically important and hot as it turned out. It's a hot area. According to the preliminary data, as a result of the reunification of these areas with the country, Russian website writes, the territory of Russia will increase by 107,000 square kilometers. It's comparable to the area of the countries such as Bulgaria or even Cuba. At the same time, the population of Russia may increase by 6 to 8 million people. The main economic potential of Donbass is coal mining and rolling of ferrous metals. In 2021, production in Donetsk reached 190 billion rubles, Commersat reports, and it also has huge factories. The main enterprises are Donetsk and Yanakivsky metallurgical plants, Zuzskaya TPP, Komsomolsky mining administration, Kartsisky pipe plant, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing those properly. Lugansk economy looks similar. 73% of the republic's exports are metal products. The main enterprises are Krasnodonugol, Ravenkin Thrasite, Alchevsk metallurgical plant, Alchevsk coke and chemical plant. The Kherson region will give Russia access to the Azov Black Sea Basin and the Dnieper River, which opens up opportunities for the development of sea and river transport, the leisure industry, as well as agriculture, which forms the basis of the economy in the region. The district has vast agricultural land with fertile areas, 1968.4 thousand hectares, including 1,770,000 hectares of arable land, which are ideal for crop and livestock production, including the cultivation of winter wheat, corn, rice, and sunflower. So it's a very fertile land that they took as well. Endless crops, according to Informer, at least 2 million tons of grain food, 1 million tons of vegetables and melon products, 35,000 tons of rice, 100,000 tons of fruit, 50,000 tons of grapes and other products can be grown in the area annually. The industrial complex of Kherson consists of more than 200 enterprises of various branches: shipbuilding, mechanical engineering, food and processing, pulp and paper chemicals, light industry, electrical industry. 2 international transport corridors pass through its territory. In the region, Zaporizhia region, 2/3 of the territories have been liberated, according to the Russian website. So far, the regional capital, Zaporizhia, is under the control of Ukrainian authorities. The region also has access to the Sea of Azov, on the coast of which the port of Berdyansk is located. A significant amount of cereals, sunflowers, vegetables, and melons are grown in Zaporizhia. Poultry and pig breeding are actively developed. Industry and energy. It also has engineering, chemical and petrochemical, food industry and light industry, ferrous and non-ferrous metallurgy, energy, and pharmaceutical production. More than 160 large industrial enterprises operate in the region, including the Zaporizhzhia steel and cast iron manufacturer, the Dnipropetrovsk special steel manufacturer, and Zaporizhzhia iron ore plant, the Ukrainian graphite electrode manufacturer, the Zaporizhzhia aluminum plant, and the titanium and magnesium plant. Before the start of the Russian special operation, as the invasion is called in Russia, the region produced a quarter of all electricity in Ukraine. The famous Dnipro is located in Zaporizhzhia in the liberated Russian website terms Energondar. There is the Zaporizhzhia thermal power plant and the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, the largest in Europe. So if we talk about the size of these regions, then Donetsk and Lugansk occupy an area of 26,000 square kilometers, the Kherson region 28,000 square kilometers, and Zaporizhzhia 27,000 square kilometers. Population growth. With the entry of the liberated, the term Russian website uses territories into Russian Federation, the country's population will increase by 6 million people. Vladimir Rogov, the leader of the We Are With Russia movement, said on his Telegram account, in the future, according to him, when the refugees begin to return, the total population of the new regions could increase to 9 million people, while some experts estimate it at 8 million people. This was from Zvigliad Echerodoros from a Greek article I've translated for you. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. So we see that this is a very fertile area and very full of energy resources, as well as not only gas production, but also nuclear and electricity production, and also a lot of metal processing. So it's besides giving access to the Sea of Azov. So it's a very, very significant annexation that they have made. Please leave your comments. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.